The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever you're tuning in from. How's everybody doing today? This is Coach Rafael here with the gang.
Hello. Hello.
Coach Aris, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Doing great.
How's everybody doing in the chat? Hello, guys. No audio? Could you hear us now, Julian? Okay, you can hear us now. It's great, 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 great. Should we wait for a few more people? Today we have an interesting topic. It is module 4. We're going to set up a campaign today. Is there a webinar tomorrow? Yeah, there's a webinar with Abdullah tomorrow. Sound like a radio? It's my new microphone. Yeah. All right, let's just get started. I'm gonna show you what I've done so far. Before we set up the campaigns, this module we're gonna speak about setting up Facebook campaign in a different way than what you know already. It's an additional method, just another one you can consider. The most important thing, though, to note is that there's no right or wrong in how you're going to test, whether you're testing 6 ad sets of 4 US, 2 worldwide, or 5 ad sets of US and 5 of worldwide. There's no right and wrong. It's just different ways you can test. Anybody you ask that does Facebook ads, they're going to tell you they're doing it in a different way. So my advice would be just stick with what you're doing. But what we're going to show you today is another way that's actually very, very effective as well. We're all seeing really good results with this. And yeah, there's a lot of benefits to it that you won't really get from other types of ways of launching campaigns. So what I'm going to show you first is what I prepared for the campaign. So I just found this product on AliExpress. Nothing special. It's a Bluetooth button that you can hook up to your phone or to a radio or to a Bluetooth radio in your car or something, and you could just pause volume. You could hook it up onto your steering wheel. There's a little bass you could put on it, stuff like that. We're just going to use this for setting up the campaign today. Usually at this point, what you're going to do is reverse engineer, like we spoke about. You're going to right click, you're going to open the image, right click it, and find a competitor. Or you're going to search the image, you're going to search the description in YouTube. What I did in this case, to save time on thinking about angles and ads and stuff like that, because we want to be testing really fast, right? So what I did was I took this keyword here, I went to Facebook and I searched it right here, and the first thing that came up was this ad of a competitor that's obviously promoting this product. 16th of November, that was like last week. When I clicked on it, it opens up the ad so I could read it. So we have an ad ready, basically, to save us time here. We're just going to reword this a little bit. We have a video ready. Okay, so if you right click and show video URL, you'll get the video URL. You can go to fbdown.net. We already spoke about these things. I'm just going to go over it really quick. You can put the URL there, download video in HD quality, and it will download it to your computer. So you have the video ready as well. What I also did was click his link, and I visited his store. I took his description. I imported the product with Oberlo to my store, here it is, and I put the description in. I'm not going to waste too much time on the description. It looks pretty good. It has different fonts. It has these specifications. I could probably add a title here to make it stand out a bit, but we're not going to waste too much time on that. You already know what to do with that, the bridge effect and whatnot. I'm glad people are using that and they're seeing results as well. It's really good to hear that people are taking massive action on everything. Yes, it's being recorded, Abigail. Other than that, the first thing we're going to do before we set up campaigns, we're going to go to our product page that we set up. We're going to scroll all the way down. This is what we said last week as well. We're going to scroll down and we're going to edit website SEO, and we're going to shorten this link. Okay, you can shorten it to RMC or just remote, just something shorter. Remote is fine, just remote. And we're going to save that. Can you go over the bridge method one more time? Sure, I could show you it later, Joshua. I could show you it later, man. So we have the shortened link here. I'm just going to take that really quick, put it in an empty text file here because we're going to need it later, and we're good to go to jump into the campaigns at this point. Another little thing I want to show you, just a little trick here, because there's apps that can, I don't know if you ran into this, but there's a lot of website stores that don't allow you to right click or to copy content from other people. I think it's an app that they use and it locks their pages so you can't steal their content. I could show you a little trick really quick because I've been running into them a lot recently. If you run into that, all you need to do is, well, first it's important to understand how apps work. Most of the apps, they load up after the page loads. So they do that because they want the page to load fast, right? You don't want a page to load slow. So apps are programmed to usually load after the page and the content has been loaded. So during that time, you can actually take the description. So if you quickly reload the page, and as soon as this shows up, you just quickly grab it like this and Control-C to copy it, you're going to take it in time, right? Or you can copy half of it, then refresh and copy half of it again. So that's another thing I've been running into a lot lately. That's an easy way to overcome those kind of apps, protection apps. So let's just jump into this. The way I'm going to show you the run ads today, as I said, is an additional method. It's a different way you can launch ads, a very, very effective way of doing so. You're going to create a lot of engagement, huge, massive amounts of engagement. And it's just a huge snowball after that as well. You're going to get, within a couple of days, you can get thousands of likes, hundreds of comments, hundreds of shares, and whatnot within literally 24 to 48 hours. And the budget doesn't have to be too high either to achieve such results. Although it might not fit most of you and your budgets, but I'm going to show you the budgets that I used to get those kind of results, and you can adjust them from there. So how this idea works is, instead of having 10, 15 ad sets targeting 10, 15 different ads, instead we are creating ad sets and campaigns that are targeting one ad. So it's just one ad being hit by 20, 30 different ad sets from different directions. Okay, so it's focus fire onto one single ad. And all of the engagement, all of the likes, all of the shares, everything stacks on that one single ad instead of 20 different ads. And that's what we're going to do here today. So the first campaign that we're going to set up, we're going to go to create, and we're going to create a, what was the name of it? Remote control button. Oh, was that what? That's not what it's called. What the hell's wrong with me? Remote controller media. Okay. And we're going to create an engagement, post-engagement objective Okay, this is going to be cheap traffic and a ton of traffic that's going to be coming towards our ad. The ad set name, we're going to call it, I'm just going to put it short, RCM, Remote Control Media. It's going to be a worldwide campaign, and it's going to be 22 years old and 65 plus, I guess. I think 60 is better. 60, let's just put it 65 and plus. That's the target age that we're going to target here. Okay, so remote control media worldwide. Okay, let's put here PPE for our campaign, our post engagement. Here we're going to write RCM. You guys can name this anything you want. You don't have to name it in this format. It's just for me to identify them easier. RCM video ad. Okay, we're going to save to draft. Anybody who's lacking engagement, because with the other ways that you learned, you may be lacking engagement. Whether or not the product works, you could be lacking a lot of engagement. Using this method though, whether or not it works, you will most likely get a lot of engagement at least. And there's benefits to getting engagement, which I'll explain soon. So we have here our campaign setup. We're going to go to the ad set level. Here we are. Now here, this is highly dependent on you. I would recommend you spend anywhere from $20 to $25 a day, because we're going to know within a day two maximum. So within 24 hours to 48 hours, we're going to know 100% if there's an ad set that's winning or not, or if we're just going to pause the whole thing. So if you're not too scared to invest 20 bucks for 2 days or 1 day, do it. 20 to 25. If you can't, then you can try 5. You can try 10. I would recommend minimum 10 though. If you could do minimum 10, that's fine. I'm just going to put here 25. The date, it's already past 12 a.m. my time. So because it's worldwide that we're going to be targeting, I'm going to be targeting 12 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm going to leave it because I want it to run for a full 24 hours, and I wanted to give it some time to optimize the campaigns as well. Or I could set it up for morning maybe. Even I could even do that. Set it up. I'll set it up like 6, 7 hours later. That's what I like to do. But usually I set it up midnight, or if it's for US, I'm going to set it up at 7 a.m. in the US. So that's a general rule. Worldwide campaigns, midnight. US, set them up for 7 a.m. in the morning, because that's the time when they start when people in the US start waking up. So this is a worldwide 12 a.m. tomorrow. 23rd. Oops, that's not tomorrow. That's right now, 24th, because it's already passed for me. Okay, 25. We're going to go down here. We're going to delete Cyprus where I live, and we're going to put worldwide. I wrote that wrong. Worldwide. There we go. We're going to target 22, just like we made the name of the ad set. 22 to 65, everybody. How much is this product? It's 19 bucks. So I'm going to exclude India, because they only buy really cheap stuff. There, just India. Language, English, all. We want English all. And now we're going to target only interests. We're not going to target demographic behaviors. Those are more expensive. We want the traffic to be as cheap as possible and target it as well. So this is a Bluetooth. Let's try Bluetooth. Yeah, Bluetooth. 34 million, that's good. We're looking for huge audiences, okay? We're looking for massive audience. We want to aim for 30 to 60 million reach here, potential reach. And this is without editing the placements. So it's going to be, let me edit the placements now. so it could show us the actual reach. We're only going to leave newsfeed. So we're going to untick everything and just leave the newsfeed. Okay, so now you should see it didn't reduce. Oh, it's still saving. Okay, didn't reduce. All right. So what else can we target here? This is a good product for bicycles as well and cars. So we can target remote control maybe too. Oh, remote control, very general interest, 39 million, okay. Cycling, I think there's mountain road cycling. Okay, road cycling. I don't think that would be a really good mountain cycling anyway. Road cycling and media players. Media players. Portable media players. We're off 42 million. That's fine. That's fine. 42 million is fine. Okay, so we got interests. Massive interests. 42 million reach. We're just going to scroll down and see here. All devices, we unticked everything. We left only the feed. And what we want to do here is leave everything as is. Okay. So we're also going to go now to the ad level. Let's set up our ad. Our ad. We choose the business page here. We're going to create a new post, a new ad. I already uploaded the video from before. It's the one that I showed you. Cool. Let's choose, we're going to put a call to action, shop now. And in this call to action, we are going to use this link that we have. And in our text, we are going to use the same link, but without the HTTP. We're going to leave it as short as possible like that. We're not going to shorten this URL. And the reason for that, we want people to see the name of our store. It builds more trust, more authority than having a bit.ly and a goo.gl link. You know, people don't know you. So it doesn't help if you're hiding your link as well. It just makes it more trustworthy. You're just showing you have nothing to hide. It might not be a huge detail, but it's still something. eFashionista store, that's the link. Now, we also found this guy's ad, which was really cool. I'm just going to take it as is, and I'm going to use it here. And I'm going to switch it up. Like this beginning here, I don't really like it. I like using fire. Facebook fire emoji. There it is. This wireless Bluetooth remote is unreal. Okay. Let's see what else it says. This Bluetooth media button allows you to control music at fingertips with single press with your smartphone tablet. Is out of your reach. When driving or cycling, since that's what we targeted, right? We targeted a lot of these people that we're targeting could drive, and we also targeted specifically cyclists, people that cycle as well, right? So we should add that definitely in our ad. The Bluetooth media button allows you to control music at your fingertips with a single press when driving or cycling. Get yours here. Oops. There we go. Like and tag someone who would love this. You want to put this at the end of your post. You want to, preferably above the fold. The link as well has to be above the fold. Fold meaning before it says read more. You don't want it to be hidden under read more. You want it to be visible here. If possible, make this visible too. If not, then it doesn't matter. Just leave it. But we're just going to check both posts really quickly. Newsfeed as well. Should we launch engagement campaign before conversion campaign? Yes, I'm going to show you why in a second. Is it better to create an ad directly or through dark post? Dark post all the time. Ad on your pages, you can do later on when you build a huge followership and you could get organic traffic. We could talk about that later. So shop now, we have this done. Let me see. Bluetooth media button allows you to control music fans with a single press when driving or cycling. Get yours here. Okay, we're good. This is good. This is fine. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna click this little button. Oh, we have to post it first. Can I post it? Let's see if I can without any errors. Oh, I need to set up payment. Yeah, okay. Can I, let me hide my screen 2 seconds because I need to get the details for this ad. Hold on a second. Let me just, Rafael, is my screen hidden? It should be.
Yeah, it's
yeah. I'm just gonna enter my credit card details really quick. All right, we're back. Come on, Eris, don't you trust me? Of course I do, man. Of course. Of course. I'll give you my credit card details anytime. So we created our ad, this campaign, the engagement, post-engagement campaign. I just reviewed the draft items. I saved it so it could launch its pending review. We're going to click here, this little button, and we're going to take Facebook posts and with comments. We're going to click that. It's going to open up. Okay, this is our post. We're going to take these last digits over here. This is our post ID. This is how we're going to link every single campaign, every single ad set and ad to this one single post that we made here by this way here. So we're going to take the ID and we're going to put it in here. I think we're done with that. Now, so far, 1 out of 3 campaigns are done. We created our post-engagement campaign. I'm just gonna pause that one. So it doesn't activate accidentally because I don't use this account. Why is it asking me again for this? Okay. Never mind. I'll do it later. I put the digits here in a text file just to save it because I'm going to need it. Okay, guys? Can I do it now? Yes, it's doing it. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, now we created our engagement. We created it with one ad set that has general and lots of volume of people that we want to target, right? So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to create a website conversion campaign. So we're going to name it remote controller media website conversions worldwide. We are going to go to conversions. We are going to name this one of the targeting that we did was called Bluetooth. I'm going to name it Bluetooth. You can name it, just put random here if you don't remember what you were targeting. And RCM video ad. I'll show you what we're going to do now. We're going to create this. Try to leave your questions for the end so I don't have to keep looking at the questions. We can answer everything at the end. Write them down for now. We've created our website conversion campaign. We go to ad sets. And here's what we're going to do with the ad sets. So we have to choose what we want to do here, what event we want to do. Here's a little tip. If you have a brand new account, meaning you have no sales whatsoever on this account, target add to cart. It's much easier to get people to add to cart than it is to get purchases. So if you have a brand new account or you've never made any sales on Facebook, Facebook campaigns, your pixel has never fired a purchase, use add to cart. If not, use purchases. If it did, I mean, use purchase. Okay, so we're going to leave this as Bluetooth. We're going to scroll. We're going to fix this here. We're going to set it up to $10. So you could set it up to $10. If you can't afford $10, then $5, because we're going to create an ad set now for everything that we targeted. So we targeted, we'll check it. I think we targeted 4 interests. We're going to target each interest now in a different ad set. So I'm just going to duplicate this times 4. We're going to do 10 each. Again, we want this to launch the same time with the PPE. I think it was, yeah, tomorrow midnight. We are going to set the same targeting worldwide. We are going to exclude India. We are going to set this to 22, just like we did before. We're not doing anything different. English, all. And at this point, I need to go, let's open up an ads manager in a different tab. Let's open the PPE so we could see what we targeted. I'm just going to copy paste each interest really quick onto the text document. Bluetooth, remote control, road cycling, portable media. So that was the interest. I'm going to close the ads manager. I shouldn't have done that because I'm going to need it anyway. And we're going to start targeting here. Bluetooth. Remote control. Road cycling. Portable media. Please, Facebook, cooperate. Oh my God. Portable media players. Okay. I'm gonna edit the placements. We're gonna fix the ad set in a bit. I'm just gonna duplicate it first with all the settings, and then we're gonna remove the ad sets. Here, conversion window, we wanna set it to 1 day. Okay, we want Facebook to optimize only for 1 day. We don't want it to be normal at 7 days. We want it to optimize for 1 day because we're gonna decide whether or not tomorrow, we're gonna decide tomorrow or maximum within 48 hours if we're gonna keep this campaign or not. Okay, so 1 day, click conversion window, feed, only the news feed. The interests, everything is the same as the PPE here, and $10, same time, it starts at the same time, everything is okay. Purchase, add to cart if it's a new account, you haven't made any sales in Bluetooth. So we're gonna minimize this and we're gonna duplicate it by how many interests? We had 4 interests. We're gonna duplicate this by, well, we need to make another 3, but we're gonna make another 4. We're gonna make an extra one. And I'll show you why in a second. All right. So, edit. This is the one that we just made. Let's remove everything except Bluetooth. Done. Next one. We'll name this remote control. Let's remove everything except remote control. So we don't need to change anything else because we duplicated it. That's the reason we did all that. This one, road cycling. Let's delete everything except road cycling and name the ad set road cycling. And the last one is portable media players. We remove everything except that and we name the ad set portable media players. And now the last one is going to be a very general one called Amazon.com. Everybody who's interested in Amazon is interested in buying something. So it's not any specific targeting, nothing very general. So we're just gonna, come on Facebook. We're just gonna target Amazon.com for the last ad set. That's it. Everything is correct. These are our website conversion ad sets that will be also hammering on top of our one single ad that we made for the PPE campaign. So we can move on to the ads now to show you how to connect everything together. We select them all, edit. Make sure you have your page selected. We go to use existing post and we go to enter post ID. We go back to our text document. We take the ad ID that we made. We submit it and done. It's this ad from the PP campaign, right? So any likes you get from the PP campaign are gonna be shown here. Any likes you get from the website conversion is still gonna go on to that ad, the same exact ad from the PPE campaign that you made. It's not, this is not a different ad on a different campaign. It's the same exact ad. Okay, so you're gonna be hitting it hard right now with 2 campaigns, but we're not done yet. We're gonna review this. It's all looking good so far. We have 1 more to create, which will give us even more views, more engagement, a lot more traffic. We're talking about you're gonna blow up your ads with this. Whether it's a losing product or winning product, you're gonna blow up your ads. Let me just pause that. We'll go over this after I'm done again to see the overall picture at the end. I'll leave it illustrated for you. So the last campaign we're going to create to bombard this ad even more. That's not the button I was trying to do. It is remote controller media worldwide video views. We're going to do video views. Video views, okay? Very, very cheap traffic. It's just as cheap as PPE, if not even cheaper. It targets people that watch videos. So you're going to get a ton of engagement from this thing. We're going to name this saved audience or our RCM saved audience because we're going to save the audience from the PPE because we want the exact same audience now to be targeting this ad as well. And we're going to name this RCM saved audience video. Let's create that. Once it's created, let me just open the PPE campaign. I'm going to go to the ad set level. I'm going to open up the ad set that we created for the PPE campaign. And I'm just going to save the audience. And I'm going to name it RCM saved audience. Okay, it has everything that we need, so we could just plug it in really quick. Saving to draft. Just waiting for the changes to be saved. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. So now we go to our remote control video view campaigns that we just made. We are going to set this to $20, $25 again. That's what I do, but you can set it to less. Okay, you could set it to less. But this is how I'm setting up the campaigns. $20, $25 for the PPE, $25 for video views, and $10 for each ad set. And it's exploding the ads. But you can do this with lower and you'll still succeed. It's just pay whatever you can. Do it 10, right? Do it 10 if you can. This is really cheap traffic. You're going to get a lot. And we're going to go here to new audiences. Sorry, we're going to custom audiences. Oh, it should be here. There we go. RCM saved audience, and we're done. We're just going to edit the placements. We don't need to do any targeting stuff. There's nothing here to change. So we got the worldwide, same audience as the PPE. That's who we want to send here. And this is done. We go to the ad section. And what are we going to do? The exact same thing. We're going to enter post ID, use existing post. We're going to grab the post ID again from the PPE. We're going to hit it even harder now. What do you mean? No? Okay, you don't want to? That's fine. Is it because I paused it? Hold on. What's this one? So why isn't it working? Post ID enter is not a video page post. That's weird. Do I have to activate the campaign? I don't think you need to. It is a video post. It is a video post. Let me just activate the campaign and see if that's why. Oh, it might have even messed up because I need to refresh the page because when I opened the ads manager. Hold on. Scheduled. Okay. Now it's saying scheduled. Let's see if that changes anything. Video views, where are you? There you are. Choose page. Yeah, I think is it going to work now? No. That's. You think I used an image and not a video? But I uploaded it to the ad sets as well. Did I make such a mistake? That would be so stupid if I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but. If I did, oh my Lord. Oh boy. You guys did not see that. Nobody saw that, guys. Nobody saw that. All right. So, yeah. I accidentally uploaded an image instead of a video. Thanks, guys, for telling me that now. Thanks for telling me that now. Oh boy, we did it live. All right. So the post ID was wrong for everything. Jeez, that sucks. We're gonna have to change the post ID for everything now, which kind of sucks. I'll spend more time answering questions if everybody's confused at this point as to what you're supposed to be doing. Let's just put it like that. Okay. So we need to go back to the website conversions campaign as well. We need to fix all these, which is going to be really simple to do. Voila. Let's save that as well. Okay. So all we did was change the ID because I added an image accidentally. I hope this doesn't confuse the hell out of you, but if it does, you guys can message me or ask me questions at the end and I'll help you guys even more. That was my bad, everybody. Sorry about that. That's the first time I ever made that mistake too, and I did it live. So we go back to our video views, ad sets. We have our saved audience here. We're gonna go to our video ad. We're gonna post the video ID post this time, and there we go. So at this point, Facebook Pixel is on. We chose the page. We have our post here. Okay. Let's save this. let's just pause all these so I don't get charged for anything here. And let's talk about this for a bit. This is how we're testing campaigns. Okay, this is how we're testing campaigns. And what it does is basically, instead of having six ad sets, for example. I know there's some of you running 4 ad sets in the US and 11 to the, 2 in the world and worldwide. Instead of having 6 ad sets hitting 6 different ads, okay, instead of having that, we are having our ad sets hitting 1. All of these ad sets are targeting 1 ad, the way that we set it up with ID post. So what this does is, instead of spreading the engagement, it focuses all the engagement on 1 post. And with PPE involved and video views, which are super cheap, both campaigns, you're gonna get a massive amount of engagement. I'll give you like recent numbers that I had on 1 post. After 48 hours, I think I had over 40,000 views or 30,000 views. It was well over 1,000 likes, a ton of shares, hundreds of comments I couldn't keep up with. It was just going crazy. Like, I had to schedule a good hour, a good 3 to 4 hours throughout the day, replying back to everybody with, here's the link, click this and get it here. Here's the link, click here. People asking me how much, hundreds and hundreds of engagement just going on. Every 5 seconds, there was a new notification on Business Manager going on and on and on and on and on and on again. So massive engagement. The good thing is that all those people that like your page, that like your post, you can invite them to your fan page as well. And they're very responsive with that. A lot of people do it. And as a matter of fact, I have this one little extension here. Invite post likers to like on Facebook page. What this extension does is, what's it called? Yeah, just write invite post likers. If you search it in Google, invite post likers like page, it's this Chrome extension right here. And what it does basically is, when you open an ad, just like I'm going to show you here, where's the ad level? Do I have the ad open? Okay, this is our ad and people liked it and blah, blah, blah. You can click on the likes and the window opens and you click this extension 1 time. And what it does, it's gonna import, it's gonna start inviting people automatically. And at 500 likes on your page, Facebook will bang you for 2 days. Okay, so you can't exceed 500. They're gonna suspend they're gonna block this feature of inviting people for 2 days, not bang your account. Okay, so you see it invited me here. If you have less than 500 people, let this thing run. Just open up your ad, click the window to open the like section, press the extension for it to start liking people, start inviting people, and just move to your editor here and just work behind the scenes. So it's a really cool tool. You could pay for it too if you want. I'm using the free one. I'm just using the free one to help a bit. It's really cool. I think there probably is better ones, but this one had over 1,000 reviews and all of them were all positive 5 stars. So yeah, I'm just using it. It does the job. It does what it needs to do. So this is the concept behind the entire of how we work, of how this campaign works and how the testing works. We're focusing fire on one ad, hammering it all day, all our campaigns that include the website conversion campaign as well. That's going to bring us the money. And we also have 2 engagement, very cheap campaigns constantly throughout the day hammering this ad as well. So that's how you build massive engagement. That's how you do it. Now there's another way we're going to talk about next week when we're going to do the scaling modules. I'm not going to say it here because it's going to confuse you guys a lot. It's an extra step, an extra campaign, and it requires the web apps and stuff. So we're going to talk about that next week because you don't really need that. Your testing will be fine just with these, right? You just with these are fine. You're going to get the results. You're going to get crazy results with this. But even with the example that I told you, having over 30,000 views and over 1,000 likes and blah, 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 I didn't make a single sale. Okay. So I got thousands of interactions and engagements and over 30,000 views and all that engagement and comments nonstop, not a single sale though. And I have other campaigns running right now that don't even have near the amount of engagement I was getting with the other one, and they're making sales. So if the product is going to work, it's going to work. If it's not going to work, you can have 50,000 views a day. It's not going to work. Any questions? Raphael, Samuel, you guys want to add anything to that? That's pretty much it for this. No, it's not pretty much, it is it.
Good, all good. Awesome value.
Good.
Awesome value, Aris. All good for me.
Yeah, you liked it? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's see what questions we have. How soon can we upload the video? Do you mean how soon we can upload this video for you? It's gonna go, give it until next week. Great webinar. Thanks, man. Hope you enjoyed it. What is the difference of the targeting for the ad sets that you set up? The video views ones is sending video views only. The campaign objective is video views. So it's targeting people that watch videos, okay? But it's the same audience as the PPE. The difference between video views and PPE are these people engage with posts. They can watch videos, they interact, they tag, they like, they share. And the website conversion ones are website conversions. These people buy, usually. And it's website conversions of the same audience too, right? So we're targeting the exact same people in all of these campaigns, but with different goals. So ABC audience that is considered PP, post engagement, ABC audience that is considered website conversions that purchase, and ABC audience that are video views. And combined, this audience of the same type onto one single post creates an explosion. Kaboom. Boom. Boom, boom. Let me see. You're using the same ad copy for all 3 campaigns? Yeah, I'm just copy pasting the ID post, right? I'm not copy pasting the ad. I'm not copy pasting the ad for each campaign. I'm using the post ID. So it's using this page specifically from this campaign. It's using the exact same ad. So website conversions are going to see the likes from the PPE, and they're also going to see the video views from the video view campaign as well. So it creates like a social proof. Let's just say it like this. The PPE campaign and the video views campaign create chaos. They create chaos on your post, on your ad, for website conversion, people that buy to see, and it persuades them to want to buy. People that attended the event also, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, I gave them a similar version of how this is testing, right? I know Corey was there, Dina was there. If you see the resemblance, this is like you see the resemblance of what I'm saying now, of how to set up this campaign and how we set it up at the event. It's basically this way of setting up the campaign is like the steroids version of what I showed at the event, which is the exact same thing, but it's almost the exact same thing that you're going to achieve though with both ways of testing. Again, it's not about how you test. Any way you test is fine. Any way you test is fine. Because I told you, I had over 40, 50,000 views and I had no sales. And then I have other ones that have 10,000, 20,000 views and they have sales. If the product's going to work, it's going to work. If it's not, then it's not. Why isn't this closing? Oh, there we go. Do you do this for every product you test? Yes. And what I also do is the copy pasting that I showed you before with the pages as well. I don't waste time on this stuff. This one, I'm not going to test this one in reality. I just did this for example, but I would have copied this person's text, right? And I just would have added a headline here and maybe quickly grab one of these images and throw it right here. And that's it. That's all I would have done. I'm not going to waste time on this. I'm not even going to waste time on the title unless I get inspiration about something right away and I put it. I'm going to use the exact same prices, everything. I'm just going to fix the URL and I'm going to start testing right away. So you kind of balance out your work using this way instead of having to invest a lot of time in this part of the business of creating your pages and copywriting and finding images and creating like a good bridge effect and stuff like that, and campaigning, the campaign side being really quick. So creating one campaign, website conversions, and your ad sets really quick. Instead of that, it's the other way around. So this takes no time and this takes some time until you get used to it. I could do this pretty quick now, so it takes no time either way. Yeah, you just need to get used to it. When you create 3 or 4 of these babies and you see how they start responding, you're gonna have fun. Whether or not it makes sales, you're gonna have fun. I would say the first time, test it out with 20 bucks. Test it out with 20 bucks. The PPE and video views for 20 bucks and test these for $10 each, the website conversions. Try to do that. If you can't, okay, just reduce it to whatever's comfortable for you. I need to watch this a few times. Yes, you do. Everybody does. I need to watch the, okay, I just read that. Yeah, you're using the same ad copy. Yeah, I already read that. Can you go over bridge copy again one more time? Yeah. Yeah, in a second. Okay, let me just show you that really quick. Oh God, there's like a million products here. I don't even remember. Okay, the bridge copy. It is very simple, very simply done. The concept is people do not read, they skim through content, okay? So if nothing stands out, they're not gonna see it. So you add a headline with H1 header and red fonts, for example, here. So as soon as they're here, they read the title, make the title something engaging, something they wanna hear that's gonna pull their attention. Add an image here, because they're gonna be skimming, right? So you want them to stop at the image to see what it is. Add points of benefits, but highlight them and put bold. Throughout the copy, do that so they can constantly, instead of doing this and just leaving, they'll do this. It causes a bridge so you can lead them all the way to the end of the page. And meaning they read the most important stuff you wanted them to read to. It's better marketing. You're going to get more sales doing that. That's the concept in general. If you need any help with that, let me know and I'll show you. The demographics is worldwide, including the United States. You're only excluding India because you think that that's the only country in the world that only buys cheap stuff. No, but it is a country that buys cheap stuff. If you don't want to remove it, don't. What I also do is I also remove Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, and Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, India. There's one more. I usually remove 5, but it's pretty random. Like you saw this campaign I only did for India, and the campaigns I've been running for the last few weeks have only been India too. Yeah, but these 4 countries that I told you, they usually buy really cheap stuff. So they'll just use up your money. They'll create engagement. They'll create engagement, right? They will. When do you test the ad copy? What do you mean? I am testing the ad copy. As soon as we launch the campaigns, oh, you mean like time? For example, if it's US, I'm gonna schedule it. If you're morning in the US, like before 7 a.m., I'm gonna schedule it for 7 a.m. that day. If not, if you're in the afternoon, I'm gonna schedule it for 7 a.m. the next day. If you're worldwide, 12 a.m. the next day. If that's what you meant, let me know if that's what you meant. So you create 3 campaigns with 6 ad sets? No. PPE has 1 ad set. Website conversion has as many ad sets as the interests from PPE plus 1, the Amazon.com. So check this out. This is the first one we created, the PPE campaign. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 interests, okay? So what we did in the website conversion campaign was create 5 interests. 1 for each one of the interests that were these 4, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and we created an extra ad set for Amazon.com. And the last one is video views, which is the saved, which is exactly the same as PPE, basically. It's the saved audience and ad set from PPE, but it's just different people. It's going to optimize for video views and not post engagement. Let me know if you got that. It's important that you do. So all 3 campaigns can lead to sales, not only engagement, video views, correct? Yeah, that's why you have website conversions. We're targeting everything. This and this, PPE and video views, fuel the campaign with engagement, views, lots of views. When you start running these kinds of tests, especially if you get a semi-winner, not even a winner, but you get one that's a little bit profitable and you're running campaigns like these, you're gonna see how easy it is to get 1 million views. How super easy it is to get 1 million views. It's crazy. But it doesn't mean it's gonna make sales. If the product is not good, it's just not gonna sell. That's it. So it doesn't matter if you test this way or you test the other way that you've been doing all this time. If it's not gonna be good, it's not gonna sell. It's not gonna sell. That's it. It's not even gonna sell with this way. I've went back to products that I've sold using 5 ad set US, 5 ad sets worldwide. and they sold again and they were doing well. And I tried them with this one because I was like, oh, this one is going to make them into winners. Nothing. They didn't sell anything. They didn't even get good engagement. I have no idea what went wrong with that. It just didn't like this way of testing, I guess. That's why I'm saying they all work. This is just an additional way you can do it. Your website conversion campaigns are for worldwide too. Can you just target the US? I mean, you can. You can. For example, this guy doesn't have any comments. If you're copying competitors from Facebook, here's an easy way you can target. To know who to target, worldwide or US. Let's go to videos really quick. Let's search for one that has 2 million views, for example. Yes. Oh boy. Okay. Why is it taking so long? Okay, never mind. Oh, damn it. Anyway, what I do is I go to the comments. Maybe this one will load faster. What I do is I go to the comments and I just look at the comments. Is there anybody who's speaking a different language? Or is it all English? If it's all perfectly English, it means it's the US. This is probably US only targeting. And if you want to take it a step further, just open up their profiles a bit. Even though these are not US names, they're probably, I think, American names. They're probably all from America because their English is really good. And I'm just going to see where they're from. Lives in Panama. Just open 4 or 5 of them. University of Kent. That's UK. Yep. So it's US and UK so far. Well, we have India. From India, but lives in India. Lives in Pakistan. Okay. So most likely, so this is a, where is it? This is a US, worldwide campaign, most likely. Just gonna search really quick to see if there's any other language, because it's all really good English. Maybe some people did an update there. It's all really good English. It's strange that there's not a single person speaking in a different language. Maybe I would try this as US. Just US, for example. See, because it's all English. So maybe I would give it a shot for US. Or maybe I would even try to and target all the tier 1 countries. That's another thing you can do if it's all English. But if there's Arabic and there's Chinese and there's whatever, it's worldwide. You'll target worldwide for it. Well, you could test worldwide or test US. Can you go again on the daily budgets for each campaign ad sets, and for how long do you run them before you decide to scale? 1 day and 2 days. So PPE budget, 20 to 25, recommended, but you can adjust it to 5 or 10. It's whatever you can afford. Website conversions. In this case, we have 5. They're all $10 each. Make it 5 if you have to, if you can't afford it. So we got $50, 25 and 25. That's $100 a day if you set it up this way that I've done here. It's $100 a day. So you're going to get a ton of engagement, but you do not have to do that. And video views is 20, 25 as well. So I know a lot of people cannot afford $100 a day, and this does not require, or it's not a specific method that you have to use $100 a day. Okay, you don't have to. It's just the numbers that I'm using. And I've tried with $5 too, and it works just fine. It's creating engagement and everything. The machine works, right? It's just if you fuel it more, it's going to go for longer. That's it. That's the only difference. So yeah, 20, 10 for each, and 20, 25. You could do five for each, and 5 if you want. It's totally up to your bank account. Why aren't we putting the price in the copy? You would save yourself clicks, just like with search and shopping campaigns. Which copy? The ad copy? If you mean in the ad copy, I mean, you could put the price, you could test, you could split test it with the price too. I guess it would lower engagement though. Who would want to like it and share it if, I guess there's people that are going to say, oh, this is too expensive, I don't want to buy it, and they just leave. And instead of thinking about engaging, which is what we're paying them to do. But it could be split tested for sure. How many ad sets in the website conversion do you run? As many as the interests that you have in your post engagement campaign. If you have 6 interests in your post engagement, then you're going to have 7 in your website conversions. So 6 for each interest and 1 for Amazon.com. I mean, do you split test at any point? No. It's going to work. It's going to work. The copy just has to be good. It doesn't have to be anything you saw. I just took it from here. It's nothing wow. And there's other people that have like 9 million views, one line like this, and the link at the end. You know, so I just say add a little bit of excitement. That's why I put the fires and I said, wow, this thing is amazing. What did I say? And then add a little bit of information of what people are going to see. Get yours here, the call to action, and another call to action to like and tag someone who would love this. Do this. Engagement, posts, and video views, they listen to this a lot. They do it. They do it. They do it like crazy. You said that demographics was expensive clicks. Are there any others that we should know to get the most of our money? Just use interests, the cheapest ones. Interests. I don't know how much demographics or behaviors are. They're just more specific. So the more specific they get, the more expensive they are. Interest is very general, but you also have interests that, you know, you have the interests that are like they're categorized interests, right? So if you're looking for a bicycle, there's an interest that people are interested in bicycles, which is general, but you're also targeting the people that you want, and it's cheaper. But this way gives us more people to retarget compared to other way, correct? Of course. You're going to get so many view contents. Oh boy, you're going to get a lot, especially if you have new accounts and with no purchases, and you change your website conversion campaigns to add to cart instead of purchases. Man, you're going to get so many add to carts. It's insane. And all these people are signing up to your email list, right? So they're not gone. Even if they don't buy, they're not gone. They're still on your email list. Well, people that check out, that are on your email list. Or if you have Wheelio as well, you'll get a ton of people. I think I'm getting like 30, 40, 50 people a day, something like that, signing up from just Wheelio and add to carts, checkouts. US CPMs very high. How could you bring them down to reasonable levels? Exactly what I just showed you today. Video views and PPE create the engagement. Even the US people cannot resist. They see all the engagement, they want to engage too. You want people to click high CTR, you will get high CTR, very high CTRs. how you go to see the post ID. You go to any of your, you go to the PPE one, or you go to any of them because we added them already. But let's say you only have it in the PPE. You go to the ad section. You click, select the ad, edit. You click here, this little box, Facebook post with comments, and it's this right here. That's the ID. I've seen a competitor with the name embedded in the post instead of URL. I think it may be a page post though, not sure. Seen a competitor with the name embedded in the post instead of URL. Oh, you mean they use like a link of their name? Their name was linked? I don't know if you can put HTML code in this thing. I'm pretty sure you cannot put HTML code, because if you could, everybody would do it. Maybe it was a hashtag and it was leading to their page. Or maybe it was a link to their page, Facebook page. I don't think you could use HTML coding in post at all. If you were able to do that, every single person would do that. Nobody would use Bitly or whatever. Don't know. I'll look into it. We should use the Thanksgiving Day in ad copying. Yeah, I mean you can. I mean it was Black Friday yesterday, or was it today? Oh no, wait, it's not Friday. It's in 2 days, right? It's probably on a Friday. Yeah, so Black Friday is the next big thing, and then it's Christmas, I think, but you should be checking your calendars, right? Any other questions, anybody? Everybody understood everything today? I thought I was going to confuse the hell out of everybody. We're going to have to play like 21 questions each. Man, you guys are rock stars. Jesus, everybody got it. I want to get some feedback on it. I want to see people testing right now. Set up your new campaigns using this method and let me know in 24 hours how it goes. You launched this on 2 of your campaigns? Nice. Have to see a few times, definitely. Let me know how it goes in 12 hours. Yeah, I will start this tonight. Nice. No, got it. PP, video ads, video views, and conversions plus Amazon.com. Yep. Yep. Renzo, just try to do it step by step. And if you have any questions, ask. Got notes. Awesome. Took notes. Got a relaunch tonight. Yes. Came in late. I will catch up on replay. No internet. Oh, you missed out, but it's okay. We're going to have the replay. Perfect. All right, guys. Raphael, are we good to go?
Yep, we're good to go. Thanks so much for the amazing value.
Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day, good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Awesome. And let me know about your feedback in the chat. Any questions you guys have, I'm going to be here for like another hour or so. And yeah. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.